Hi, my name is Allie Wilson and I will be presenting about ancient Polynesian civilizations. This is Polynesia, a triangle shape drawn by the points of New Zealand, Hawaii, and Easter Island in the South Pacific Ocean. How have ancient Polynesian traditions changed throughout time? Well, Polynesians had a strong tradition of sailing. Like the movie Moana, they used the stars to navigate. Nowadays, they don't need to sail or use the stars because we have boats, planes, and other forms of transportation and navigation such as phones, GPSs, and e-maps. How do islands in Polynesia affect the social organizations? Well, Polynesia has 118 islands and 67 are inhabited, which means people live on 51 of the 118 islands and 67 nobody lives on. So when water rises, small islands can flood, then the people who live on those islands will have to evacuate and become refugees to other islands. This affects the social organizations because if you have more people on living or staying in a country, then the country will have to produce more resources to sustain the country and people. How do people living and coming to Polynesia impact the economy systems? Like I said before, if you have more people, the country needs to supply more resources to support the country and people. Many tourists go to New Zealand, Hawaii, and other islands in Polynesia, so they will need to produce more products. What religions do people believe and practice in Polynesia? Well, Polynesians believe in life after death. Polynesian religions are based on experience, not faith. Today, most Polynesians and many New Zealanders are Christian or Catholic. Some beliefs have been incorporated into Christian ideology, which means that some Polynesian beliefs are very similar to Christian ideology. What customs and traditions do New Zealand, Hawaii, and Easter Island have? So, in New Zealand, people are very friendly and like a lot of personal space. So, if you're ever talking to a New Zealander, definitely keep a boundary of 1 to 2 feet away from them. In most cities in New Zealand, it's illegal to honk your car horn after 10:30 p.m. and before 7:30 a.m. Maori cultural traditions include traditional arts, carvings, weaving, kapa haka, whaikorero, moko, and more. Hawaiian traditions often include hula, flowered leis, dancing, and more. Easter Island religions was organized around Rapa Nui's religions and beliefs. Rapa Nui is another name for Easter Island, and Easter Island is in the bottom right corner of Polynesia. So religious rituals start from birth. They include rituals for the first haircut, the first tattoos, initiation, and coming of age rituals. How have tourists impacted the languages that they speak in New Zealand? So nowadays there are a lot more tourists in New Zealand and many Chinese people that visit. So there are in the airport and museums there are a lot of signs with directions of where to go in Chinese and many other languages such as Spanish or sometimes French. This is my bibliography and citations, which is where I got all my information from. The end. Thank you for watching so much, and please subscribe. Bye.